Midsummer by Jessica Khailo. We win a little light before we lose it. No one's surprised by this. Nothing's more natural than a push and a pull, getting weird when you think about it. It only feels like falling when we notice it happening at midsummer, but there's nothing more natural than riding the tilt-a-whirl. Centrifugal force keeps all the you in you, burbling at the back of your throat, screaming till the ride jock lets you off so you can lose yourself in the honey bucket, remember who you were the last few times it happened, and line up with your new face on to do it all again. No one's surprised by this. Everyone knows. The carnival high wears off into exhaustion. No one's surprised by this. I read somewhere it's 7 years before a ride jock earns the moniker of showman. 7 being a holy number we force into our music. 7 luminaries as rungs on a ladder to teach us 7 sins for 7 virtues. We build 7 levels on the ziggurat, each time before it falls again into 7 seas, 7 wonders, 7 days to shout a universe. Remember, 7 numbers so you can call your mother, call your lawyer, when you kill the lamb with 7 horns and 7 eyes, to face 7 bowls of wrath for being human. When you consider it 7 years dilated into God time from ride jock to showman, nothing's more natural than tilting and whirling as long as they're learning which buttons to push. It's easier not to think about it unless you really have to. No one's surprised by this. Everyone knows. Heat can be catching. No one's surprised by this. In summer, we talk about pain like it's funny, and try not to live where the fires can get us to admit we left all of it there just to feel it again when the children aren't looking. We love a world of endless cycles, to know what comes next is what came before and catch it off guard by not crying as loudly the next time our heart's on the outside, bee stung and strung up with the others. 5 darts for $3 seems like a bargain if you get to feel something. But one thing I've learned about prayer is that no is an answer. No one's surprised by this. Everyone knows. Some days are longer than others. No one's surprised by this. We don't need a solstice to tell us it's harder to sleep when the light's on, or that sleeping too much is a sign of depression when it's still warm enough for a sundress and sandals, for snow cones drizzled with condensed milk, for funnel cakes and funhouse mirrors. In summer, it's easy to lose yourself and call it invention or freedom. There's nothing more natural than shedding your skin when it itches too much to keep dancing. It only feels like dying when we notice it happening. Practice not noticing it's already midsummer as the sun makes fun of glaciers by melting cherry popsicles. Remember, nothing lasts forever, but everything comes back in style. No one's surprised by this. Everyone knows. The carnival leaves town eventually. No one's surprised by this, other than kids with pouting faces pulled home by tired mothers, relieved to be free of the flashing and thrashing of loud lights and loud music, loud joy and loud drunkards. The promise of darkness before 9 p.m. means quiet children, even if they fight with nodding heads and blinking eyes. The call of dreams is urgent and compelling if the ride jock lets them on the Ferris wheel they were turned away from earlier. Always too short for the most benign journeys. Too young to know why. They can stop at the top and experience bigness before they are ready. Watch as the monsters sink under their feet. Distance makes big beasts feel smaller. No one's surprised by this. Everyone knows.